Hi guys, what's going on? It's Solomon and welcome to the Python for Beginners series. This is the second video in this series where today we'll be talking about text editors and IDE applications. Before we get right in this series, for those of you who haven't seen my previous video on Python installation, I suggest you get right and I suggest you go back and watch the video if you don't know how to install Python or you haven't gotten Python running on your computer. So now let's get right on the video. Python is basically about writing codes and running our codes, and for this to actually work we need something called an interpreter, which luckily in the last video we talked about Python interpreter. And the IDE application that came with Python. So this application helps us to actually run Python codes. They allow us to write the codes and actually run it. But what if you don't want to run your codes in something just like this? It's not that fun. So for this you are going to need something called an IDE application, or rather a text editors. So these text editors, they are something like a basic notepad, but with much functionalities, where you can actually write your codes and do some pretty intensive stuffs on Python. So let's go right on. Let's talk about these editors. An example of a text editors is the Atom. I already have this page put up. So it's the Atom text editors. These text editors allow auto completion of words, and okay, we have another one called Sublime Text. I think I have an example of this editor. Okay, this is how your usual Sublime Text will look like. Is better compared to your IDE application that came with your Python package. Look at the difference. And also this came with something auto completion of words. You can easily access your files. Imagine I close it, and if I want to access it, it's pretty easy for me to access my file. I don't need to go back and go to folders again. So, and it has a lot of functionality, like the go to functionality, where you can search for anything on your file. You can search for anything on your file to locate and such modules or anything. So these are the advantages of text editors. So now let's get right to IDE application. What is an IDE application? An IDE application is something more similar to a text editor, but with much more functionality. An example of an IDE application is the JetBrains Pycharm application. In fact, in this series I'm going to be using Pycharm throughout this series of videos that are going to be coming out. I'm going to be using Pycharm. I'm currently using the community edition for the sake of this series, but it's totally free to download. And if you are thinking of maybe going for for a professional version, I think it's probably paid. And you can see the difference between the community and the professional version. The community has you will do almost everything on the community version, but in the professional version you just have a few differences, like the web development, scientific tools, and so on and so forth. So JetBrains Pycharm is pretty simple to install. You just go to your downloads. You can just download the file, and I already have this on my system, so there's no point in watching me do it again. So I think let me pull it up. So this is an example of how your project, your Pycharm would look like. So you can easily create new projects. You can create new projects. And it doesn't just support Python, it supports other. I think you can create new project. You can change your Python version. You can use a different version of Python. You can do a lot of cool stuff with this. You can use, so it also comes with auto completion of words. I'm typing import and it just brings it. Import date time, for instance. Import OS class, and it helps speed up your development, whereby you don't have to try and remember all the modules on your system. It can just bring it, and it also has much functionality, like the ability to actually debug your code while your code is still being run, and actually debug the code while your code is still being run. And it comes with its own terminal. It's just like your normal day CMD. It's still the same thing. Anything you can run here, you can also do it here. So that's the advantage of using IDE application. So like I said, it's pretty easy to install. You have to do is just hit downloads, and I think you should start downloading automatically. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we are going to be talking about strings. We're going to be talking about strings. I think that will be the first video where we start our actual coding. So thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you find this video educative and interesting. And I'll see you soon. Bye.